Guess what day it is? It is cruise day. I am going on a 7-night cruise aboard Sky Princess to the Norwegian Fjords. Today I am getting picked up by international friends. I am doing an excursion on my way to the cruise terminal and I am going to see Stonehenge. Stay along with me for this journey.
Now, before I do a lovely deep dive into the facts around Stonehenge, there are a few myths that I would like to take this opportunity to debunk. For example, did aliens do it? No, they didn't. Right? No alien involvement whatsoever. If anyone comes back to me afterwards and saying aliens did it, well, it's a very long walk to Southampton, I assure you. What about druids? So some people think druids, these mysterious Celtic Iron Age priests, maybe they did it with their magic. Well, regardless of whether or not you believe in magic, as I said, they're from the Iron Age, so that's around 500 BC. So they're about 2,500 years too late, so it couldn't have been druids. And then for quite a while, we had a pretty decent working theory that maybe, a bit like the pyramids and the pharaoh, maybe over here we had a big tribal chief. He assembled a group of people, a workforce to build Stonehenge for him. But actually that's been disproved as well, because it was quite simply farmers. Subsistence farmers, growing what they needed to feed their families. These were the people who built Stonehenge. You'll see once you get up to the stones that there is a perimeter around it. That's been in place since about 1979, so we can no longer go up and touch the stones. But on the summer solstice, all of the rules go out the window. They get about 15,000 people coming up each year, and as I said, rules are out. So people are sitting on them, standing on them. Also, my husband is a tour guide, and he was here last summer solstice, so I have it on good authority that people also enjoy licking the stones, which is, that's a choice, isn't it? Worth mentioning as well, the colonies of birds that live up on the stones. So that's a flavour. And the stones themselves are home to about 50 different species of rare lichen. So that's flavour and texture to deal with. But, hey, each to their own. If you want to celebrate the longest day in that way, you do you. So we will shortly be arriving at Stonehenge.
We have arrived at Stonehenge. We have to get our wristbands, and then there is a shuttle. The driver said that will take us up to Stonehenge. If you want to trek it up there, you can. The driver said it would take maybe around 30 minutes to walk up there, depending on how fast you do walk. There are bathroom facilities here as well. And so I'm just going to wait for my wristband, and then the next step, we are going to see Stonehenge. This is the parking area for the buses, and this is the facilities. Go to the bathroom just before you get onto the bus. There's also a little gift shop here as well. And so here's the inside.
It was a hashtag of every other song that was made in the last 20 years.
And just look at just the beautiful scenery that's here. Even before we get to go to Stonehenge, the bathroom facilities are right here. The beautiful plains. So there's a shuttle bus that goes up and down. The driver said it should be every 5 minutes. So that is really good. It is a little overcast today, a little breezy. I felt a little drop. So not the best day, but we're gonna make it do what we do. So our tour guide Got us our wristbands, so we're ready to go. And I'm just going to show you the walk to the shuttle bus, and then once we get on the shuttle bus, then we're on our way to Stonehenge. So here we are getting on to the bus now. So here we are, we just got off the bus, and as you can see in the distance is Stonehenge. We're getting ready to get closer to it. It wasn't a long ride on the bus at all, but as I said, if you want to, you can always decide to walk and trek up here. Here's Stonehenge. It's breathtaking. People taking pictures, selfies here, so I'm just gonna go around and just see it at different angles. If you are enjoying this content so far, can you do me a favor? Can you like, comment, and subscribe? Click on the notification bell to be informed of future posts. It will greatly help my channel and help me to produce further content just like this. For those returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting the way that you do. Stay tuned for more. So why did I come to Stonehenge? I know some people say it's just about stones, but if you know me, I love UNESCO Heritage Sites, and Stonehenge is one of those UNESCO Heritage Sites. And I figured if I'm going to be here in England, why not, if I can, that will take me on a tour to come see it and then take me right to the cruise, right? So after this, I'm going to look around a little bit more, possibly take a little bit more pictures, and then we are heading to the cruise ship. So we made it back. We're on the other side. I just got off the bus. And here is this big gift shop for you to come and get your souvenirs before you leave Stonehenge.
Three meat and one tasting. Oh, yeah.
Here at this facility, Stonehenge is Playhenge. Adventure awaits this way. I guess something for the family. There's some artifacts. You can take some more pictures here. Playhenge, grab your tools, get stuck in. So something that you can bring your kids here, play around, have some fun, learn some things at the same time. Could you move this sarsen stone? They also have an exhibition here. This is it here. Beautiful. And it's also get to learn more about Stonehenge. There is also here a place to eat if you want to be able to get something to eat and drink while you're exploring Stonehenge. Heading back to the bus now, on my way to Sky Princess. This is still embarkation day. Let's go. Here we are. It is boarding time. Time to board a ship. Let us go. Here we go. The ramp to the fun. Ship. The first moments getting onto the ship. Here we are. Here is Sky Princess. People are already here enjoying themselves. The first look. Heading to my room now. So this is how the corridors look for Princess. And I'm almost at my room. Here we go. Automatically the doors are unlocked as soon as I get close to the door. That's how Princess has it. And this is my room. Initially, I had an interior, and so they upgraded me to a balcony, surprising to me. And I will do a room review on this a little later. You know how it goes. We have to do the muster drill, and then the sail away party, baby, is coming up soon at 4 o'clock. So let's go, let's go. Muster drill out the way. Now to get something to eat and then hurry up and go to the sail away party. So embarkation day, exciting day, but so much to do on embarkation day. So here is the buffet area. Get a quick bite to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your sail away celebration with your cruise director, Dan Looney.
Hello everybody! Hello everybody up on deck 17, give us a wave! And this side deck 17, I'm going to big cheer for everybody down at 16! Give us a big cheer everybody in the pool! Hey. Welcome everybody, my name is Dan, I'm thrilled to be your cruise director here on the Sky Princess. And look, it may not be sunny out here, but the rain held off, which means we can have a nice fun outside sail away celebration. Firstly, I have to ask you all, who's ready for a party? Well, you do sound ready for it. Well, I'll ask you a subsequent question then. Who's already had a drink? Woo! There we go, we can tell the Prince are in the house. Give us a cheer, ladies and gentlemen, if you are from the United States of America. Woo! Give us a cheer if you're from Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom. There we go. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Sky Princess. Over the next 20 minutes, we're going to have some fun. We're going to introduce you to some of the people that are going to become your friends and family over the next 7 days as we go to some beautiful, slightly cold, but beautiful locations. If you've not been to the Norwegian Fjords before, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have the most amazing time, the most stunning views. But ladies and gentlemen, we're all here about the party. We're all here to have fun. So let's start that party in the best way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your Sky Princess singers and dancers. I want to carry on the party. She does. Would you guys like to carry on the party? Then let's do it once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Sky Princess singers and dancers.
Don't you get up back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back, just stop and dance.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's one more time. Let's do it. Let's party. All right, it's a very simple line dance, ladies and gentlemen. 4 very simple steps. We're going to start with a grapevine. Not just yet. Crazy. Here we go. Grapevine. To the left.
Get underway for
Shimmy. Grapevine again. We go back. And then we turn.
It is time to check out tonight's entertainment. Let's go check out what Princess has to offer on this embarkation day.
This is your higher or lower game show. In this game show, I'm going to give you a fair few statements. I believe there's 20 or 21 of them. 20 or 21 statements. Each of them has a figure. You need to tell me if the figure in that statement is higher or lower than what is said. For example, if I said 99% of people on board Sky Princess think Sam is their favourite activity staff member, it would be higher because it's 100%. Understood?
Yes.
Good. Okay, here we go. Your first higher or lower is 78% of people look into open staterooms when they walk past. What do you think? Do you think it's higher or lower than 78%? 78% of people look into open staterooms when walking past. Has anyone done this already?
Yes.
Okay, lots of people. Okay, hands up for higher. And hands up for lower. Oh, okay. Just a few teams going lower, majority's going higher. It is actually 71%. Oh yes, 71%. If you put lower, give yourself a point there. Very well done. Oh yes. Probably people lied, but that's okay. Number 2, Donald Trump claims his hair cost $60,000 to style. Do we think it's more or less than $60,000? Donald Trump claimed his hair cost $60,000 to style. Is it going to be more than 60 or less than 60? Did you say it's pretty ugly? Yeah. Yes. Hands up for higher. Hands up for lower. Okay, kind of a bit of a split there. It is actually 70,000. He claimed that his hair cost $70,000 to style. What a waste of money. Insane. Okay, here we go. 45% have smelled their socks after wearing them to check if they could reuse them the next day. Oh. Oh dear. What's that? You think it's double that? Oh yes. You think it's more? Has anyone done this before? Yeah. Okay, who's saying higher? And who's saying lower? Okay, another split. Let's have a look. It is, in fact, 61%. 61% of people have smelled their socks to see if they can wear them the next day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your host and cruise director, Dan Looney.
How are we all feeling tonight? First night of the cruise, everybody settled in, you feeling good? Very nice. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan. I'm thrilled to be your cruise director for the next 7 days, but I want to find out a little bit more about you first. So give me a big cheer. I can't see anything because of these lights, so give me a cheer, audible cheer. Not just yet, I haven't said why yet. Keen beans over here. Give us a cheer if you are a returning princess guest. welcome home to you all. Now, if you have cruised before, but this is your first time with Princess, give us a cheer. Oh, quite a few of you as well. All right. Well, I say to you, welcome as well, but welcome to the upgrade. Now, where are my favourites? Where are my first-time cruisers? Where are you? Oh, there's a lot of first-time cruisers. You've done it all around. Well, hello to you all. You are my favourites. Look, I have a lot of top tips for first-time cruisers. The first one of those I'll give you now for free, all right? Tomorrow's what we call a sea day, so please don't get off the boat. But ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Whether you've cruised with Princess before, you've cruised a million times, or this is your first time cruising, you'll have one thing in common in this theatre tonight. And that is you have chosen a fantastic way to spend your holiday. Because think about it, for the next 7 days, you don't have to do nothing. Nothing! Yeah, exactly with that. Guys, you don't have to worry about who's doing the dishes. You don't have to worry about who's making the bed. You don't have to worry about who's cooking the food, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to worry about anything. And you see, here at Princess, we like to go the extra mile sometimes. I promise you, we do. Sometimes when you're asleep at night, we're going to go outside, we're going to change the scenery for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, my name is Dan. To give you a little bit of background about me, I'm from a very tropical place called Essex. How did they let you on board? My word. Go on then, give us a cheer if you're from Essex. Very good, very good. And do you know what? Because, look, I'm British, there's a lot of British crowds in here, but we've got over 1,000 Americans on board. So my American friends, give us a cheer. You're always the loudest, I love it. Let's see if the British can do any better. British? I mean, there are more of you, so you're kind of cheating there a little bit. But like I said, I'm from Essex. I've been a professional singer for 20 years. I performed in the West End, produced in the West End. I'm actually going to be doing my show for you on this cruise later down the line, so do look out for that. I'll be thrilled and honoured if you join me for that. You don't need to clap yet, you've not seen it, you don't know if it's any good. But look, as my boss Miguel reminds me at least 17 times a day, this cruise isn't about me, ladies and gentlemen, it's about you guys. It's about all of the different things that you're going to do on this cruise. It's the places you're going to visit, it's the shore excursions you're going to take, it's the things you're going to do on and off the ship. There's so many different things, but the biggest thing that you're going to do whilst on board is you're going to make new friends and family, ladies and gentlemen. That's the most important thing. We did a little bit of this outside at the sail away party earlier, but what I want you to do, I want to try it again. I want you to turn to the person that you're sitting next to right now. Not the person that you came into the theatre with. The other person, so the one you don't know yet, the one you're going to be best mates with by the end of the night. I want you to turn to them and say, "Good evening, you total stranger." That's very nice. And I want you to turn back and say, "Oh, good evening to you too."
Good evening to you too.
See, we're making friends already. I like it. Let's try another one. I like it. All right, let's this time lean forward and tap the shoulder of the person in front of you and say, "How are you doing?"
Like Wendy Williams. How you doing? How you doing?
Now I want you to look back at the person who tapped you on the shoulder and say, "Don't touch me." So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're already making friends. You can use that vernacular around the ship. If you see each other around the ship, say hello to each other. Give each other a little wave. If somebody looks lost, send them in a direction. Doesn't have to be the right direction, just send them in a direction. They were lost anyway. They're not going to be able to find their way back to you. It's time for showtime!
travelers, this is a wrap. This is the end of the night. Thank you for coming and watching this video and coming to see about my embarkation day aboard Sky Princess. It was a long day, but it was a fun day and filled with so many things. I did my room review, so make sure you go check out my room review as well if you have not done so. So until next time, happy travels.